Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? It is Friday. Yay, we made it. Another week has passed. And it's amazing how fast time flies. I'm still in shock that I am back in Virginia. As you can see, I went from sundresses and tank tops to 3 layers and a headband. I just got back from walking Duncan, and I am excited to sit at my table and chat with you. It's very interesting. I've been gone for about a little over 2 months, and I got back, and last night I had forgotten where I keep my knives. No, it was so weird. I walked in here as if I didn't know had never been here. It was really surreal. I've lived in this house oh, good golly, since 2013. So what is that? 12 years? 12 years I've lived in this house. And yeah, I walked in as if I hadn't seen it in decades. It was very bizarre. I am now back acquainted with my house, and I am heating my beverage. So get your beverage. I'm getting something warm. That is for sure. Get your beverage, but you don't have to. You can get something cold if you want. You can get a nice cup of iced tea, or a lemonade, or I don't know, maybe sangria for all I know. I thought I heard something rumbling. But grab your beverage. Today I decided to use my Canada cup because Canada's cold, and I feel like it's cold here. It was 40. It was 40 this morning when I went out for my walk, and I'm still thawing out a little bit. It's a shock to the system. It is truly a shock to the system to go from 80s to 40s. Yeah, and I know that's Fahrenheit for those of you who are Celsius. Let's see, how terrible is the hair? Ugh. Yes, it is morning hair, and one that was underneath the headband. So beautiful. Have you heard that word? That's a word that we just, I don't know, I think we made it up. In all honesty, I think we made it up. Anyway, you know the drill. Grab your favorite beverage. Hot, cold, hard, not. No judgment. And join me. Let's chat for a few minutes on this wonderful Friday. It is an adjustment. It is an adjustment to go from beautiful flowers. Here, I can show you what I am looking at. Let's see, I can turn this around. See? It's all dead. No leaves on the trees, no buds on the trees yet even. And it's overcast and yucky out today. So very different than the sunny Florida weather with the flowers and the green. And it's okay. It'll get there. But yeah, this is what I plan to do today. So let me know what your plans are for the day. And what are you doing this weekend? Are you having some wickedly wonderful fun plan this weekend? Are you? Share what you're doing. Maybe it would give me some ideas. Speaking of ideas, I came home and realized it had been a hot minute since I had gotten in my sauna. So I had turned it on, but I think it is about to turn off. And I want it to stay heated up so that I can get in it when I get off with you guys. So I want to make sure that it is still on. Here, you know what? No, it's off already. So let me turn this around and I'll share with you. This is my sauna. Oh, yes, it's very off. So this is my sauna. I converted a closet years ago. Here, I'll turn this on so you can actually see. Oh, maybe not. It says live, love, laugh. And I have some things like this. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. If you can be anything, be kind. I don't like things when they're crooked. Choose joy. I've got my Himalayan sea salt lamp. I've got hearts. The sauna. Oh, it feels good in here. The secret to having it all is knowing you already do. And this is really nice because in here, in my sauna room, it's an infrared sauna. It has different colored lights as well. And it also has a speaker system so I can attach my phone and it plays music or meditation. It's super duper nice. And I am so grateful that, I was surprised. I thought that would be like thousands and thousands. I thought it would be like $10,000. It is a three-person sauna, and I love it because the bench is long enough because it's a three-person sauna for me to be able to lay down. Now I'm not that tall, but I can lay down with my knees bent, and that's the way I love to be in a sauna, to be honest. So that is what I'm gonna do when we get done chatting today. What are you doing? What's going on for you? Oh, and what did you do yesterday? Did you wear a pretty pair of earrings? Did you put cufflinks on if you're a guy? What did you take out that you had been saving for a special occasion and decided to make use of? Maybe it was China. Maybe, you know what is another really cool thing? Is crystal, or like, even if you don't have crystal or china, a lot of people don't have that anymore, is if you have a really fancy like wine glass or champagne glass, and sometimes I just put water in it. I do. I put water in my like wine glasses or something like that, and or water with lemon or something, and drink it out of there. I feel fancy. Why do we save things for special occasions? And the special occasions that we deem special happen infrequently. And we should make use of all those pretty things. Yeah. So what did you do? Let me know. Let me know in a comment below. I'd love to hear. I'd love to be able to live and support vicariously through you and support you. And I'm curious. I'm curious what you did. Yes, I'm not wearing any earrings today. No earrings yet. I'm working on deciding on what I want to wear today because it's cold and I've got a lot of shit to do. That's the other thing. Coming back here, I feel like I get dumped right into doing mode versus being mode. Do you know what I mean? Like down in Florida, I felt like everything was kind of being. It took me a while to get there, if I'm really being honest. It took me a while to get there, but I eventually got to the point where I would chat with you. I would have my coffee. I would maybe write some posts, have a meeting or a conversation, and then I'd have the afternoon off. Yeah, I'm not seeing that happening. And I'm not seeing that happening today or anytime soon. I am jumping right in. I already made a dental appointment yesterday. That was the good thing about coming back during the week instead of on a weekend is that I was able to jump on and get a couple of things scheduled that I didn't do when I was down there. I literally jumped into doing mode. I went to the grocery store. I scheduled a dental appointment. I called what's it called? A sprinkler company, and unfortunately they don't service my area. So I'm looking to make a change. The sprinkler company I've been using hasn't been so great. And so, here, this is something that you don't have. I didn't have in Florida. I'll shift it in. Can you see? It's like that's not very clear. There's a mama deer right there. Can you see that? I wish you could see that. Pretty cool. Yeah, deer. Normally there's another one. There's another one. Can you see it? It's right there. I wish I could zoom in for you, but it's right there. There's another deer. Yeah, I live in an area in Virginia that has a lot of animals. We have fox, we have turkeys, we have bunnies, we have little baby bunnies. Yeah, we've got a lot. We've got a deer. Deer has been eating. They eat our landscaping. That's what they do. They eat the expensive landscaping and the cheap stuff that is wild in the backyard. They walk right by. But they are pretty to look at. And it's a totally different atmosphere than where I was in Florida, which I am so incredibly grateful for. You know, I know not everyone has the capability, the time, to take 2 months plus and go to another state. And a totally different environment, right? One where I was talking to someone today on my walk I bumped into, and I said, it was so different because where we stay in Delray, they're very dog friendly. All the businesses have dog treats and water bowls, and all the dogs are able to come in. Like I walked into this one shop and she's like, "Oh, you can bring your dog into a clothing store and restaurants," and it's just a totally different environment than here. And here you have, although you can't bring your dog in and do all those things, I've got animals in my backyard, like deer, which I don't have in Florida. And so I kind of get the best of both worlds, right? I get nature and being in the woods, and then I also get to walk around a town with lots of stores and lots of restaurants and lots of activities and events and everything within walking distance. And here I drive everywhere. So, I'm very, very fortunate, and I feel very grateful and appreciative. And I'm enjoying each of the locations that I get to live for the time that I get to live there. And how is it where you are? Do you have restaurants and stuff? Are you living more in a city? Do you live more in the country? Do you live more in the suburbs? Where exactly do you live? And what do you like about it? What do you like about it? I love having the nature in my backyard. I love that. And I love it when it's all green and plush, and we have honeysuckle back there, and we've got a fire pit back there, and it's like I said, a totally different environment. And so, let me know what you love about where you live. You gotta love where you live. You live there. You spend so much time there. And today we, on our walk, the thing that I love about where we walk here is that it is very quiet, different than where I was, which is a little bit chaos with cars and people and dogs, and you're constantly seeing people. It's very quiet out here, calm and quiet. And sorry, why am I apologizing? Because I turned my head away. I needed to scratch my head. So I'm not sorry. Thank you for allowing me to scratch my head and turn my face away. See, I caught myself. You know, those were one of the words that I was looking to stop saying when I'm not really that way and be more intentional with my words. And I caught that after I said it. So, you know, progress, not perfection. It's a constant message, not only to you, but to me. Constant message, progress, not perfection. Being a little better today than I was yesterday. And tomorrow I'll be a little better than I am today. In baby steps. Baby steps. And I don't have anything else really to share. So I hope that your Friday is fun-filled. I hope that you appreciate and are grateful for wherever you're living. And I hope that you're a little bit better today than you were yesterday in whatever area you're working on. Because we're work in progress, constant work in progress. And I hope you have a wickedly wonderful, wisdom, wealthy, wishful weekend. And I will catch you on Monday. See ya.